A very good day, ladies and gentlemen. Jim here, and another Train Sim World 2020 video. Again, we're going to be using the class 37, and again, it's going to be on the Tees Valley line. So we're going to be doing the fourth one down here on the journeys. It's the 6E05 Kellingley to Redcar. This one I have not even looked at before, so hopefully I've got my controls set up. Hopefully I know enough about what I'm doing, having done the first three, that this should be a little bit more fun than the last three. When I say fun, they were all fun, but hopefully I won't be starting and stopping and all the rest of it that I did in the other three journeys. So without further ado, let's get this one going. Okay, 7.2 miles, stop at the Ore Terminal reception. So first thing I'm going to do, and again it probably gives you less information here, so the first thing I'm going to do is just make sure that the handbrake is off, local brake is off, train brake, let's get rid of that. And I know I'm probably doing this all in the completely wrong order, but that's fine by me. So let's turn on the lighting, cab lighting, head lighting. Let's go and have a quick look outside. Wow. And I say wow, it looks like every time I do one of these videos, but look at that. Got the old JCB, we call them the JCB, we've got the old digger there in the truck. It's one thing I did do is I've been messing about the graphics a little bit just to try and tweak it. I've got it on TAA for anti-aliasing. I also got the screen set to 125%. Never seen it, but the sky looks a little bit iffy, I must confess. Never mind, we're not here to look at the sky. So I think we're good to go. Let's have a look at the front here. Make sure the lights are on. Yep. In fact, let's turn them off and have a check. Yeah, lights are on. So let's get back in and let's get moving. So I'm sure it's probably going to tell me to put the master switch on if it isn't already. It looks like we've got a straight track out of here and we've got a yellow in front. So it's not telling me what's going on with the master switch, so I don't know if it's on or off here at the moment. Master key on, there we go. So I think we're ready to get going, so let's get the reverser forward. And let's give it some revs here. So either I was assumed to know what I was supposed to do there, and it just doesn't give you the same information that it gives you on the first three the journeys, you know, that's what I'm thinking. Probably by now you're supposed to know what you need to check and all the rest of it. Yeah, the sky does look a little bit strange, but again, I'm not a meteorologist. I'm not here to go and check on that. So let's see how many times I can not speed. And what have we got? So we've got 10 mile an hour speed limit. We've got a green light ahead. And I just cannot get over how nice this looks. Forget the clouds. Oh, and I am speeding, and it looks like we got a 20 here, so don't know why I said 10. Or did I say 10? No, it's a 15. What am I talking about? We're in a 15. So, and I didn't go over. That's definitely a first. Sound the horn and it's a complete surprise. We got a different partner in the cab today. Partner, colleague, fellow driver. It's all the same. So I'm going to just have a quick look outside here. And I'll repeat what I said yesterday and every other time I make a video, what's not to like. And I'm still not speeding. This is ridiculous. I'm not I'm normally speeding by now. I've suitably impressed myself. In fact, I had actually better look at the map because I don't know this part of the route one little bit, so let's have a look, see. What I'm looking for, I just want to make sure that I don't need to do any switches along here. This might be just like a long distance run. Could be a switch or something along here perhaps. No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know, so far so good. It looks like we're good to go. Look at that, driving under the speed limit. I'm an expert at driving under the speed limit. Sometimes too much of an expert driving under the speed limit, but it's not a rush, not in a hurry. So what does it say here? So wait for service. Service is scheduled to start at 5:20, and that was one thing I never even looked at, was it? I never even looked at that. But anyway, it gave us a check mark, so it looks like it started. So yeah. So I was that keen to get going, I didn't even look to see what time we started. So I'm hoping that we're good. Let's see, it's given us a check mark. Yeah. Definitely something to keep in mind for the future. And you probably see I'm moving the mouse around and there's no little white dot in the middle. I found out the other day that if you do Control 8, it gets rid of that. In fact, is it Control 8? Yeah, there it is. You can see it just there in the middle. Control 8, bright, off. Dim, bright and off. And I just prefer it off. I just, for some reason, I just find it annoying. Don't know why. Like a little speck of dust that you get on a windscreen. And I'm still below the speed limit. I really am surprising myself. But there again, we are on the flat. We got a green light coming up at 200 yards. Excellent. Let's have a quick look outside again. So far, every one of these journeys that I've done, and let's get rid of the HUD. Every one of these journeys I've done has all been amazing. They've all shown me different parts of this route. They've all made me really appreciate how good Train Sim World 2020 really is. I no longer feel like I'm just sitting at a keyboard. I feel like I'm part of the train line, part of the simulator. I do need to get myself a mouse, I think, because I'm using a thumb, a mouse with a thumb ball on it that you move around. Hence all the twitching. But oh, there we go. This is very, very cool. Let's have a quick look over here. And I must admit, I've never done this before, so this is a first. Oh, don't matter, I'm above the ground, but how cool is that? The attention to detail here, I mean, just look at this. This is ridiculous. This is just absolutely outstanding. So let's see if I'm speeding. Wow. Yeah, I do see wow a lot as well. So anyway, let's give it a little bit of thrust. A little bit of throttle. Otherwise we'll be here all day. 6 miles, stop at location, which is the ore terminal reception. Oh. Let's just make sure. And I'm pressing the wrong button. Let's just make sure there's no... no, there isn't. Okay, there's no junctions that need to switch here, so we're good to go. And we're in a 20. Excellent. I'm sure that I did a few things incorrectly at the beginning, as because I made sure that all the brakes were off And that's just something that I've been getting in the habit of doing. But are you supposed to do that? Are you supposed to leave some of the brakes on, get the engine up to speed? I don't know. I don't know. So 70 miles an hour, brought the throttle back to 0. Oh, look at that. What's that over there? Is that more buses on the road? Every so often I just like to stop talking and, what does they say, smell the roses. So there we go, what are we doing speed wise? Oh, we're just above 16 miles an hour. And that's not on our track. There we go, 45 kind of. Never saw what sign that was, or what side that was pointing at, but... And look at the lighting. That's just absolutely amazing. I do have track IR, which I haven't plugged in yet. As I mentioned before, I actually was disconnecting the cables so that I could put it on my wireless headset. I haven't got around to doing that yet, but I'm looking forward to putting track IR on. And there we go, an expert in slow speed. So that 45 was actually for us. Well, let's have a listen to this outside. I mean, just look at that. Wow. Oh, I need to speed up a bit. But not too much because we got a 25 coming up, so let's just pull her back. Did I go back to the daydreaming again? But so far so good. I've been daydreaming, but it hasn't actually affected anything so far. So all of this good driving that you're seeing is due to mistake more than actually getting things... Not a mistake, that's probably wrong, but we were along here the other day, weren't we? Yeah, I recognise this. Depends on whether you watch my other videos or not. There you go, 22 and we're in a 25. No, we weren't here. We were not here. Oh, Middlesbrough. I think it's Middlesbrough. Didn't see anything say stop via Middlesbrough. Or, you know, go via Middlesbrough rather, not stop. Let's go and have a quick look outside again. And again, that jittering is nothing to do with the simulator or the mouse. It's just the fact I'm using a thumb ball to a roller ball to do the moving. Oh, there we go. Look at that, will you? And let's just have a quick look here. I want to see if the rear... Yeah, it is. There we go. That rear light. Look, I was lining up trying to do a picture actually, but we're on a 35 I just saw. So let's get back in the train and let's get her up to 35. So every time I run the simulator I never adjust the audio, but today it sounds like the actual train sounds are very, very loud. I certainly hope not. I'll find it when I watch the video later and I can adjust it then, but Definitely seems to be peaking quite a bit there. That's all part of the fun. A big growling engine. Let's open the... yeah, the door's shut. Let's open the window for a moment. And we're approaching a 60. Well, we're approaching a 45 and we're in a 60. So let's get her moving. Wow, did you see that? Look at the lights on the side of look at the lights on the side of the train there. Let's get rid of this HUD. We've got 45 coming up, we're doing 35, we should be good to go. And let's take a photo. And this is my favourite view of all of them. Let's do a picture here. I'm looking at the background actually. There we go. Excellent. Where are we up? We're doing just over 40 miles an hour there. I wish I knew the route better, that I wouldn't need to have the HUD, but to be honest, it's part of the simulation, and we're not all trained drivers. You know, we'd have to spend 8 hours a day learning this route, and once you get used to it, like as I said, to me it doesn't detract from the fact that you're in a simulator as such. So what have we got? We're 1.3 miles, and we'll be dropping into 45. We've got a green, which we just passed, and we've got a... oh, okay. There was a yellow in front, which is now changed to a green as well. Excellent. So what I wanted to do was just have a quick look at the buildings over to the left. So let's slow her down a bit. There we go. Look at that. Will you look at that? That's... my goodness me. Wow. I think I've actually lost track of how many times I've said goodness me in WoW so far. So we're doing 47. Let's give it a little bit of break. A little bit more break because we're not slowing down. My goodness me. And yeah, I know we slowed down way too much, but that's fine. So one thing about this, there's a throttle off position, and I need to study up on that as well. So you need to leave it on throttle on when you're all the way down, or do you put it on throttle off? It's something I've not actually been able to find so far, but I definitely need to look into that. So let's quicken her up a wee bit. So we've got 1.9 miles stop at location, 1.3 miles we've got a 40. Let's just keep it at 36 for now and have a quick scan of the map, I guess. Wow, have we travelled that far already? They're saying wow again. But yeah, but wow. We got green on our track, which is it. We've just passed under a bridge with the sound of things. I can't believe I haven't gone over the speed limit yet. This is a thoroughly enjoyable journey, like they all have been. Like they all have been. Man. Well, I think I've got rid of all the anti-aliasing problems. I was using TAA on the first 3 videos, but then today, as I said, I moved. It said screen percentage. Not 100% sure what it does, but it did say that it also affects anti-aliasing. It's something to do with the pixel size. Again, please don't ask me for any details on it at the moment. I can look it up, I guess, but not quite sure what it does. But it does seem to have cleared up a lot of the flickering that was getting. Got a little bit there, you know. But again, I'm not here to try and find fault with the graphics. Clouds still look a bit iffy, though, I must confess. So, 10 mile an hour coming up. 10 mile an hour coming up. Okay. Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Am I going to... Oh, 25 over. I'm not complaining. Oh. And it had to happen. It had to happen. Well, it was just a matter of time before I actually did that, but never mind. So, yeah, panic certainly set in when I saw the 10 miles an hour, and we're sliding. Let's give it a little bit of sand on the line. What are we at? 10%. What's it say? Wheel slip. Okay, wheel slip's fine. At least I know why. At least I know where that middle light is for now. Half a mile away from our destination, and and ended up speeding. But again, that's okay. That's okay. Wow. Less than 1,000 yards to go. And we're in a 10 mile, so... Yeah, so the moment the throttle's all the way back, it still says throttle on. Again, I need to look at that. Do I leave on throttle on? Or do I put it on throttle off? Because I know that when you try to change the reverser, it won't let you do that when it's got throttle on. So again, I understand how to use the controls, but I'd like to know a little bit more about the engineering behind them. You know, what they do, rather than just clicking the button and go, you know. It's like full service. What does that mean with the brakes? Full service. That's part of the fun with having a simulator, though, isn't it? It's learning all the intricacies and the details. Let's have another last look outside. We've got 800 yards to go. I wonder if there's more to it than this, because this seems to be a fairly straight shot. I wonder if there's any activities or anything that we need to do once we stop at the ore terminal location. Sorry, the ore terminal reception area. Well, maybe not. I wonder if this is allocated north. North is up. I would think so. So we're heading northwest. Okay. So let's have a quick check. And again, there's been no points that I needed to change. Driving under the speed limit. So other than that one time there, I think I've been doing reasonably well. But again, you talk, you daydream, you speed. Oh, a little bit anti-aliasing problem there. Minor issue. And I just realised we're doubled up at the front here. Nice one. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if we have to do some delivery or collection. Didn't actually say that in the well, the description has been fairly vague, to be honest. It gives you a title and a destination and where you're coming from, and that's about it basically. But does it matter? Not really. Let's have a look at this outside. There we go. Man, I love it. Look at that. You could just imagine jumping out here and going for a walk, you know? How things have changed. Graphically wise, I mean. And computer wise. And we got 300 yards. Look at that. Look at the detail on these. And again, I apologise for the jittery movement there. That's again, that's my trackball or thumb ball, whatever you want to call it. There we go, 250 yards. Yeah, and the brakes, I really would love to learn more about the brakes and what they do. So far the only thing I've used the brakes for is I get in a panic and I slam the brakes on. And then I go, oh, I don't know what I did with the brakes, I need to learn that. And I do that the next time, and the next time, and the next time. So I'm wondering if we've lost something on the HUD there with all this up the top right there. And also in front, there's nothing actually showing me where I need to stop. So I wonder if that's if I got rid of something. Let me try that, hang on. Oh, there we go, Shift Control 1. There we go, I must have got rid of it. Let's put it back up because I do like it. So I'm thinking this is our stop actually. Blue, does that mean stop? Don't know. But let's stop anyway, and let's stop chatting and actually stop. Yeah, I'm probably not doing the train any good with all this starting and stopping, to be honest. $15 yards, okay. It's not bad considering it was right in front of me. Rewards earned. And that was it. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. That another very relaxing journey there. So got my gold medal. What did I get? 1,500 points. So that was a fairly easy one. I probably should have got it and walked actually. I had a look around. Distance driven 8 miles. Wow, and how long did I take? What does it say? Time taken 28 minutes. Yeah, because the other day there I did 10 mile. I think it took an hour and 10 minutes. But so let's have a quick look at the performance graph. don't actually have anything there, stop accuracy or anything like that, but you can have a look here. Speed was actually a lot better. And again, you can't really thank me for that. That was more pure luck. Um, and the fact that it was all on the flat, I didn't have any hills or anything. And then that little bit at the end. So yeah, I'm not complaining. So where we go? We're oh, 70 points off getting level 8. A little bit off of getting level 6 on the line, and we're into level 7 on the class. So, and I got my gold medal. Wow. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I just said use there, didn't I? But I hope everybody enjoyed that. It was another little just relaxing journey in the Class 37 on the Tees Valley line. It's definitely addictive. Definitely something that I'm really growing to enjoy. It's a bit like picking up a good book. You know, you can sit there and you know when you get back into the storyline, every day I seem to be in this now, and it's like I'm back in my trusty old Class 37. Maybe next time I'll jump into a Class 8. Not quite sure yet. Want to do a few more of these journeys, maybe some scenarios on the I was going to say on the Class 37, but I don't think there are any more scenarios for the Class 37. There's a schedule, a timetable schedule. Don't know what that actually entails, so I'm going to have to look at that. So yeah, again, thanks very much everybody, and bye for now.